Hi Courtyard community, welcome to yoga class. We're going to do a vinyasa flow together. First thing, we'll start in mountain pose. So find a comfortable place to stand, either with your ankles touching or your feet hip width distance. Bring your hands out to your side and let's just take a few deep breaths. And start to settle in. And just notice what it feels like to just be right here, right now, in this body. We'll do a few half sun salutations. On your next inhale, bring your arms way up high and let the air out. Exhale, forward fold, deep bend in your knees. And from here, just let your neck completely relax and maybe take a few bends in your knees, pedal out your legs. It's our first forward fold. And from here, inhale to halfway lift and exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. And hands by your side, mountain pose. We'll take this one from the side. We'll do that again. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand and back to mountain pose. One more time. Arms reach up and forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to mountain. And hands by your side. We'll add on to that. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And place your hands to the mat. Walk it out for your downward facing dog. Walk out your downward dog, pedal your legs, move it around. Press all edges of your fingers into the mat. Really engage through your shoulder muscles. Inhale, lift up your right leg, long. Bend your knee to stack your hips. Make circles with your knee. And extend your leg long and step your leg through to the front of your mat. Root down your back heel, warrior one. And on your next exhale, hands come back to the mat. Walk your hands, find your downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg lifts high. Bend your knee to stack your hips. Make circles with your knee. And extend your leg long. Step your foot through between your hands. Big long step. Root down your back heel. Warrior one. Be here for 2 breaths. And on your next exhale, come on back down, hands to the mat. And we'll shift through to plank pose, upper push-up position. Push your hands into the mat. Really push up through your shoulders to stack your shoulders over your wrists. And then lower your knees down. And knees, chest, chin. Inhale for cobra pose. Try to lift up your hands. Press your legs into the mat. And exhale, tuck your toes. Push back, downward facing dog. Walk your hands towards your feet for a forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to standing and mountain pose. We're going to add on from there. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step on out to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Now, lower your back, your left knee. This is a great place to fold over your mat to give a little extra padding for your knee, or you can also use a towel or a blanket or a pillow to just give a little extra support for your knee. We're coming into a low lunge. We'll be here for a few rounds of breath. And from your low lunge, lower your hands down, move your prop out of the way if it's there, and then rock back to half splits. So from your half splits, you're just rocking a little bit of weight towards your back leg, flexing your toes towards your face, and then lift your heart and then forward fold over your extended leg. Inhale to rise, press back into your lunge, place your hand to the mat, step back, downward facing dog. Let's do it on the other side. Inhale, your left leg lifts high, and exhale, step it through between your hands. Lower your back knee down, find your padding if you need your padding. Inhale, rise, low lunge. We'll be here for a few rounds of breath. Lift your heart, maybe taking a baby back bend, looking up. And on your exhale, hands to the mat, to your half splits. Extend your left leg long, lift your heart, and then fold over your left leg. Inhale, coming back to your lunge. Press your hands to the mat, push back to your downward facing dog. Walk out your downward dog, and then walk your hands towards your feet, coming into your forward fold. Here we're gonna roll up really slowly, one part of the back at a time. So your low back, your middle back, upper back, and shoulders, your head comes up last. Really slowly. We'll add on some from there. Inhale, your arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk your hands out to a downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high. We're coming into warrior one. Step your right leg through between your hands. Root down your back heel. Warrior one. We've been here before. And from your warrior one, actually, I'm gonna switch sides for you so we can see. From your warrior one, we're gonna turn to open towards your left. Look over your right shoulder. This is warrior two. Inhale to reverse warrior. Look up at your top hand. And exhale. Think right elbow, right knee. And then your left arms reaching over your head. Inhale back, warrior two. And cartwheel your hands back down to the mat. Shift forward, plank pose. Lower your knees, chest, chin, coming into your cobra. Inhale, push back, downward dog. And from your downward dog, and I'm just gonna switch sides for you. From your downward dog, let's inhale, your left leg lifts up high. Exhale, step it through. Coming into warrior one on your left side. And from warrior one, opening up to your right. Looking over your left shoulder. Inhale to reverse your warrior. And exhale, left elbow, left knee. Reach above your head. Inhale back to warrior two. Look over your left fingertips. And exhale, cartwheel your hands back down to the mat to flow through. Walk your hands towards your feet. Forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, chair pose. So for a chair pose, it's just like sitting in a real chair, except there's no support of a chair underneath me, so I have to work a little bit. Rock weight into your heels. Reach your arms up towards the sky, and we'll be here for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, walk your hands out for your downward dog. Last downward dog sequence we got here. All right, you guys got this. Inhale, lift your left leg high. And exhale, step it through between your hands. We're coming up to crescent lunge. So here, my back toes, my back heel is lifted. Crescent lunge. From your crescent lunge, we're just opening up to the right side. Look over your left fingertips. We've been here before. This is warrior two. And then from our warrior two, we're just gonna start to rock into our balancing. So this is half moon. And if you have a prop here, like a block or maybe a wall, anything that you want to use to help you rock into it, but we're just gonna come into it, come into your half moon. There it is. You guys got it. Good job. And then from half moon, we're gonna, like a trick, try to land back in warrior two. Inhale to reverse warrior. And exhale, cartwheel your hands back down to the mat. And we'll vinyasa flow. All right. From your downward dog, lift your right leg up high. And exhale, step it through. We're coming into crescent. Lift your left heel. And then from crescent, we'll open up warrior two. From our warrior two, we're coming into that half moon balancing. So get your prop ready. You could use a chair there, block, even a wall. And then start to shift weight into your front leg. And see if you can just come on into it. Maybe using the floor or not using the floor. And we'll hold it for 3, 2, 1. And then trying to land back out in that warrior two. Reverse warrior. And then cartwheel hands back down to the mat, coming into your downward dog. Option to flow through. Coming into plank. Lower down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to rise for cobra. And exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Walk your hands toward, walk your feet towards your hands. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, chair pose. We've been here once before. And we'll just try to sink a little lower this time. A little lower. And oh, so low, so low, so low until we get all the way down to the ground. Good job, guys. Oh. Have our legs out in front of us. And we're just coming into a little bit of boat pose here. So bring your legs out in front. And then lift your legs so that your arms can support your legs right here, or you can use more of your core strength, your abdominals, to hold your legs up. And we'll just be here for a few rounds of breath. Keep breathing. For 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Let's relax down to the mat. You can hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Hold your thighs from underneath and just try rocking up and down the spine. And we'll do that until we land in boat. We'll be in boat for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And hug your knees in. We'll do figure 4 stretch. So I'm going to cross my right ankle on top of my left knee and then weave my fingers around that left knee. Also, if there is like enough stretch right here, you can just stay right here. Or if you need to explore a little bit more today, then hold your knee in towards your upper body, flexing your right toes. And we'll switch sides. Left knee on top, left ankle on top of right knee. Good job. All right, we're coming closer to the end of our time together. Bend your knees in towards, so that your ankles are close to your hips. We're going to do a reclining twist. Rock your knees over towards your right side. And then from here, you can put a pillow here. You can put a block or a book to make this twist a little bit more gentle. Or if you need more, you can look over your left shoulder. Taking a few breaths here. Inhale, come back to center. And now we'll do the other side. Rock your legs off to the left. And again, it may feel different on this side. We're not symmetrical beings. So just follow what it is that you know that you need. When you're ready, we'll come back to center. Let your legs go out long, your arms go out long. This is been called one of the most important parts of our yoga practice, which is just the time that we take to relax after doing these poses and all this breathing. And really for me, it's just helping me to remember that I can relax. And then it helps me to feel relaxed for the rest of the day. So please take this time to just completely relax on the floor. And if any thoughts are coming up, try to just focus on the feelings that you have inside of your body and what it feels like to be completely relaxed. Start to take a few deep breaths. Maybe take that morning stretch. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, you rock onto one side in a fetal position. And you can use your arm strength to push yourself back to a seat. I'm so glad that we could do this yoga class together. I hope that it helps, and feel free to reach out to me with any questions you might have about yoga or gardening or really anything about that's school related that you might want to just talk about. I'd be happy to be a resource to you. Thank you and goodbye.